You are surfing around, minding your own business. You think you are safe in your own environment. Think again. Someone might be fishing for you right now. Don't take the bait. Phishing emails are created by criminals trying to steal personal or financial information about you. Once they have this information, they can pretend to be you and either steal your identity or your money. Either way, you're left on the hook. The easiest way for criminals to get someone to provide confidential information is to create an email that looks like it is from a legitimate source, such as a bank, and send it out to as many people as possible. Criminals only need a few people to take the bait to make their crime worthwhile. And how do they get your confidential information? Well, by asking for it, of course. Phishing emails will either ask you to complete a form or ask you to click on a website and enter your confidential information there. The problem is, just like fancy lures that sparkle and shine, these criminals are very good at creating fake sites that look exactly like the company they are trying to copy. The good news is, there are a number of telltale signs that you can look for to help you identify these fishy emails and keep you from becoming a victim of identity theft. The first thing to look for is a generic greeting like, "Dear customer." Since you're one of thousands, if not millions of people receiving this email, chances are it won't be personalized. And it's not unusual for the sender to indicate that they are from the security, privacy, or fraud department at the bank. It makes it sound much more official that way, doesn't it? Don't take the bait. Another more obvious characteristic of a phishing scam is the lack of professionalism in the email. The brand images may be small, fuzzy, or off-color. This is because the images are cut and paste from a company website. Next, look for the signs of poor spelling and confusing grammar. Many phishing scams are created in foreign languages and then translated using an online program. Although the English is close, the translation from an online translator is never really quite right. Phishing emails will often create a sense of urgency. The idea is to move you to act quickly before you even realize this is a scam. Look for bold text or warnings of account suspension if you do not provide confidential information either immediately or within 24 or 48 hours. Lastly, one of the best ways to check the legitimacy of a suspected phishing email is to verify that the hyperlink provided in the email is sending you to a legitimate site. By mousing over the "Click Here" hyperlink text, but not actually clicking on it, a small box will appear that reveals the true web address that you are being directed to. In phishing emails, the web address is not the same as the one provided in the text of the email. Look for a strange number combination or a web address that is unrelated to the bank. So now that you know how to recognize a phishing email, there are a few things you definitely should not do. Don't click on any links. Don't provide any personal information. Don't reply to the email or try to contact the senders. Don't open any attachments. Don't click on unsubscribe links. And two things that you should do. Report the phishing scam to us. We need your help to identify these sites. If you receive an email and suspect it is a phishing attempt, please forward the original email to online.fraud@bmo.com. We investigate each and every site you send us, and we shut them down to prevent other customers from being lured into providing their personal information and becoming a victim of identity theft or fraud. Once you've forwarded the email, delete it. As the popularity of banking using cell phones and mobile devices increases, so has the variations on phishing scams. In addition to email scams, there are now voicemail or phishing scams and SMSing or texting scams called smishing. Both scams work on the same premise as the classic phishing scam. Criminals pose as legitimate businesses and attempt to steal your information. The difference is the medium they use. Phishing is where criminals typically call you over the phone and identify themselves as bank personnel from your customer support, or even from the fraud department. Smishing is based on text messages, where criminals send a text message to your phone posing as the bank. The most important thing to remember is our commitment to you. We will never ask you for confidential or account information using an unsolicited email, phone call, or text message. If you still feel uncomfortable about an email, phone call, or SMS message you receive from the bank, you can call our customer contact center using the number on the back of your debit or credit card. That way, you can be sure you are speaking with a legitimate bank representative. If you have been a victim of fraud, we ask you to call or visit your local branch. If you suspect that someone is trying to lure you into a phishing, vishing, or smishing scam, remember this: if it smells fishy, don't take the bait.